Welcome to a deep dive into one of the most fascinating and often misunderstood aspects of human connection, female sexual fantasies. This isn't just about fleeting thoughts, it's about unlocking the profound drivers of attraction and desire. We're exploring a hidden world, a landscape of imagination that holds significant sway over how women perceive and connect with men. Understanding these fantasies is not about manipulation, but about genuine insight. It's about decoding women's true, often unexpressed, desires and needs. These inner narratives are powerful indicators, revealing the underlying psychological and emotional requirements that shape attraction. By recognizing these fundamental needs, you gain a clearer perspective on what truly captivates and inspires desire. Our journey begins by identifying six core fantasy archetypes that frequently emerge in the female psyche. These aren't rigid categories, but rather powerful currents of desire that influence attraction. Each archetype represents a distinct set of needs and yearnings, offering a unique lens through which to understand female attraction. First, we encounter the authority or power fantasy. This archetype speaks to an attraction for men who embody strength, leadership, and competence. It's about the allure of a man who demonstrates control, not over others, but over himself and his environment. Desire here is stimulated by perceived capability and a confident command of situations. Next is the protector or safety fantasy. This archetype highlights the deep-seated allure of a man who offers emotional and physical security. He is seen as a safe harbor, a source of comfort and stability. This fantasy creates a profound sense of sanctuary, fostering trust and allowing for vulnerability. Then there's the beast or wildness fantasy. This primal archetype is an attraction to a man who embodies both danger and tenderness. It's about the captivating contrast of raw, untamed energy coupled with a capacity for profound gentleness. This dynamic tension is incredibly compelling, hinting at passion and intensity. The mystery or puzzle fantasy follows. This archetype thrives on the intrigue of a man who is not immediately or fully revealed. He possesses an enigmatic quality, a depth that invites exploration. This sparks a powerful desire to uncover his hidden layers and understand his inner world. Fifth, we have the emotional depth or story fantasy. This archetype emphasizes the paramount importance of a deep, meaningful connection. It's about the desire to feel truly seen, understood, and emotionally resonant with a partner. This fantasy seeks a shared narrative, a profound bond built on mutual understanding. Finally, there is the role reversal or surprise fantasy. This archetype explores the desire for a woman to take control, to lead, or to experience unexpected scenarios. It's about breaking free from conventional roles and exploring new dynamics. This fantasy often involves a playful subversion of expectations, adding excitement and novelty. These fantasies are far more than mere daydreams. They are deeply rooted in our biology and psychology. Fantasies actively engage the brain, stimulating neural pathways associated with pleasure and reward. This mental engagement is not passive, it's a dynamic process that shapes our internal landscape. This engagement influences the release of various hormones, including oxytocin and dopamine, which are crucial for bonding and pleasure. These chemical responses reinforce the positive associations with the fantasy content. Fantasies also shape our mental frameworks, influencing how we perceive potential partners and what we find attractive. They create internal templates for ideal connections. Ultimately, these intricate mechanisms modulate desire, making certain qualities and interactions profoundly appealing. Understanding these physiological and psychological underpinnings helps explain the compelling and often irresistible nature of these archetypes. They are not arbitrary preferences, but reflections of deeper biological and emotional programming. Now, how can men practically apply this understanding? It's not about becoming someone you're not, but about intelligently adapting your behavior. You can align your actions and presentation with these fantasy archetypes in authentic ways. This involves understanding which archetypes resonate most with the women you encounter and subtly reflecting those qualities. For instance, demonstrating leadership in your life, whether in your career or personal pursuits, can tap into the authority archetype. This doesn't mean being domineering, but showing competence, direction, and initiative. Embracing a degree of mystery without being evasive can also be highly attractive. Share enough to be engaging, but leave room for discovery, inviting her to learn more. Exhibit both strength and vulnerability, a powerful combination that speaks to multiple archetypes. strength can be physical, emotional, or intellectual, while vulnerability shows authenticity and emotional depth. This balance can be incredibly compelling, appealing to both the protector and emotional depth fantasies. Remember, the goal is not to perform, but to embody these qualities genuinely. However, it is crucial to approach this understanding with caution and avoid misinterpretations. Fantasies are not rigid blueprints that dictate every interaction. They are fluid, personal, and vary greatly from one individual to another. What resonates with one woman may not with another. The importance of context cannot be overstated. A fantasy archetype might be appealing in one situation but inappropriate in another. Always consider the specific dynamics of your relationship and the individual woman. Furthermore, individual differences are paramount. Each woman is unique, and while these archetypes provide a framework, they are not universal rules. True connection always stems from genuine interaction and respect for individuality. We've explored the hidden world of female sexual fantasies, identifying 6 primary archetypes: authority, protector, beast, mystery, emotional depth, and role reversal. We've seen how these fantasies are deeply rooted in physiological and psychological processes, profoundly influencing attraction. For men, understanding these archetypes offers a powerful lens through which to enhance connection and attraction, not through pretense, but through authentic self-expression. By subtly aligning your behavior with these underlying desires, you can foster deeper connections and more profound attraction. Remember, this knowledge is a tool for understanding, not manipulation. It's about becoming a more insightful and appealing partner. In our next discussion, we will delve deeper into how these powerful fantasies transition from the realm of imagination into the reality of a thriving relationship. We'll explore how to bridge the gap between internal desire and external connection, transforming understanding into lasting intimacy.